Hey everyone, it's Victoria again, and today, as you can tell by the title, I'm talking about beauty products and personal care products today. And the question I want to ask you guys before I go into anything that I'm going to talk about today, I have one question for you. And the question is, do you think that your personal care products are poisoning you? And before you answer that, I want you to maybe go get a few of them, and I want you to flip the product over to the back, and I want you to read the ingredient list. And if the ingredient list has anything that you cannot pronounce, A, or B, was made in a laboratory that was man-made, a man-made constituent, a man-made toxic chemical, and if any of your products have any chemicals like that in them, then I want you guys to make sure that you don't say, no, my beauty products aren't poisoning me, because they are. And, I'm sure you can already get the gist of this video. I'm basically letting you know in a nutshell that I would say 99% of the products out there, from the cheapest of the cheap, at the drugstore, to all the way to the most expensive products, they are all loaded with chemicals, and they are all chemicals that your body does not want nor need to be beautiful, okay? So first of all, I want to say that if you're trying to get external beauty, you have to absolutely start from the inside out, okay? Because if you want pretty skin, pretty eyes, pretty hair, you have to work from the inside out. You have to clean out your organs, stop just bombarding yourself on a daily basis with toxic food, because the toxic foods, first and foremost, that's what's gonna make you not look so great on the outside, I just think it's funny. There's all these beauty products to cover up dark circles, or, to do all these magical things. There are things that can be healed if people would start following the laws of nature and working on the inside out to have a clean inside, and then therefore you can have a clean and beautiful outside, okay? But yeah, back to the beauty products. So, I just want you guys to know that this is coming from a girl who used to be someone who had every product under the sun, every makeup product, just, every shampoo, everything. I've had it all. And I was completely ignorant at the time that it was poisoning me, I didn't know. But now I know, and that's why I really wanted to make this video. Make sure your products that you're slathering on your body day to day, spraying on you, you gotta make sure that they're not loaded with chemicals, okay? Because they're cancer causing. So many things right now in this day and age that are cancer causing, and the personal care products just added onto the list, I am a person who lives my life with a vow that in any situation that I can help be less toxic, I'm gonna go that route, So yes, I have to use shampoo. So am I gonna use a drugstore shampoo that has 50 man-made chemicals that is just gonna completely disrupt my body and hurt my organs? Or am I gonna go the other route, go to the health food store and get a shampoo that's not gonna poison me, And that's not to say that all of the shampoos and beauty products at the health food stores are healthy and don't have chemicals, because you gotta really make sure, because I've seen a lot with some crazy chemicals in them that you would think that since they're at a health store, they're gonna be healthy, but no, you really, really gotta be careful. But yeah, so today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you my favorite makeup brand and a couple of the personal care products that I use on a daily basis that I have just searched out, and I have made sure that there is nothing in it that is going to potentially damage my body, because remember, our body is our temple, and yes, we are a soul inside of our physical body, but if this flesh puppet that we have isn't healthy, then life isn't any fun, right? So yeah, I'm always aiming to be just less toxic and more healthy. So yeah, the first brand I want to talk about today is my favorite makeup brand, and I have it on today, and it's called 100% Pure. And you can pause this video right now and Google it, because this brand I stumbled upon about a year ago. I've been using it ever since, and it's just fabulous because it has no preservatives. It pretty much has nothing man-made in it, okay? So the makeups are pigmented with fruits, and the preservatives are natural things like herbs, you know? There's no man-made constituents. It's all natural, and there's lots of makeup brands out there that claim that they're natural, but they're not. They still have chemicals in them. But what's unique about 100% Pure is that there's no chemicals. It's non-toxic makeup, and I love it. And it also performs very well, you know. There's a lot of there's a lot of healthy makeups out there that, because they don't have the chemicals and the gunk and the fillers, they don't really perform as good as the fake makeup, as I call it. And so that's what I really love about 100% Pure, is that it's wonderful makeup, and the packaging is also the prettiest packaging that I have ever seen in a makeup. And believe me, I have had makeup from probably every single brand ever because I used to be ignorant to all the chemicals in it. But yeah, so right now I'm going to show you a few of my favorite products from 100% Pure. Okay, so I just reached into my makeup bag and I just pulled out a few things. This is the Healthy Skin Foundation. And they have several different types of foundation. They have tinted moisturizer, a water-based foundation, and then this one has the most coverage. And this is just a really good foundation. It has a matte finish, it covers really well, and the color is really, really good for me. And I just have really, really loved this product. It doesn't make me break out or anything like that, and I really love it. Now, another product that I love from the line are the blushes. So can you see how pretty this packaging is? It's like a pink packaging. I also have lipsticks in my hand. But this is how it opens. You just pop off the top, and this is one of my favorite colors, and it's called Healthy. And it looks pink in the camera right now, but it's got a lot of peach in it. A lot of coral, but still a little twang of pink in there. And it's just a really, really pretty color. So I love the blushes. They're just, you know, they work the same as the chemical makeups, but yet they are totally different in their nature. So I also love the lipsticks from 100% Pure. They're called Lip Glaze in the company, but I just pulled this color. I didn't pick it. This one's called Sultry, kind of a pinky brown. And yeah, I really love their lipsticks. And look how pretty this packaging is. It has little flowers on it. It's just so pretty, so well made. And I really, really love 100% Pure, so I would definitely recommend it. Okay, now if you're a guy watching this and you're not into the makeup, well, I'm gonna start talking about other things that males and females use. And one of them is toothpaste. So I went to a health food store and I looked at all the toothpaste they sold, and they all still had ingredients in them that I didn't want on my teeth or in my mouth, like glycerin, hydrated silica, sodium lauryl sulfate, just some crazy stuff that I was surprised was even at a health food store. But I came across the brand Earth Paste, and this is safe to eat, which is so wonderful because there's so many toothpaste out there that if you flip the bottle over, it says, you know, harmful if swallowed. Well, that really doesn't make sense to me, because if I'm putting this in my mouth, then chances are I'm going to swallow some of it. And if it's harmful if swallowed, that's got me scratching my head. So this Earth Paste says that it's safe to eat. There's no glycerin, there's no fluoride, and it's from the earth, you guys. And this yellow one is actually lemon flavor. I found it at Natural Grocers. I'm not sure if you guys have that in your area, but I have seen peppermint, wintergreen, and cinnamon at Whole Foods, but I'd never seen the lemon flavor, and this one's really, really refreshing. I love it. But yeah, I love this toothpaste, and you guys just got to make sure that, you know, what you're putting in your mouth every day in terms of your toothpaste and stuff like that, you got to make sure that it's safe to eat and that it's not going to harm you in the long run. Now, in terms of a shampoo that I use Morocco Method. Now, I just pulled this from my shower. This is the apple cider vinegar shampoo. This company is just like 100% Pure in that there's literally no chemicals in this. There's no xanthan gum or anything weird that you'd find in other products at a health food store. There's no chemicals. There's nothing man-made in this. This is all natural things. And this company is, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And these are raw and vegan, and they're just amazing. There's 5 different shampoos. I have them all, and I rotate them all. And they're just fabulous. And I would so recommend that you look up that brand, Morocco Method. And so the next product I'm going to talk about is my face wash. And I recently started using this, and I really, really like it. So 100% Pure not only has makeup, they also have skincare. And the skincare is really, really good, I have found out. So I use the Brightening Cleanser. It's a foaming cleanser, and just like the makeup, there's no chemicals in this. There's nothing that is going to harm my face. I really, really recommend 100% Pure skincare as well. But what I want to bring home to you guys is that anything that you put on your skin goes into your body. The pores all over the skin from head to toe are like little mouths, and they take in and they swallow everything that you put on it, you know? So if you're slathering on lotion that's full of chemicals, it's going in your body and it's making you sicker than you were before you put it on. And it's just that simple. So also another thing that really, really bugs me that I see women do all the time is they spray perfume all over themselves, and they often spray it right here by your thyroid. And you have to remember that these toxic chemicals, like in the perfume, they can disrupt your thyroid. And it's so funny because, you know, lots of women have been spraying perfume on them twice a day for 30 years and then they get thyroid cancer, you know? It's not really a coincidence. The food you eat has so much to do with the outcome of your body, but it's also more than what you just put in your body via food, you know? If you're slathering on cancer-causing cancer bombs, as we can call them, then, you know, it's gonna give you problems too. Just because you're eating a raw vegan diet does not mean you're out of the woods to, you know, having these issues in the body come up. So that's why I love using truly natural, pretty much food grade beauty products, because it's just so important, you know? I love my body. I'm so thankful for it, so blessed that I have a working, functioning body, and I'm not gonna do anything purposely that I know is gonna hurt my body. I put so much emphasis and so much effort into my health, and I would just never, I see so many people that they know that their personal care products are poisoning them, but they don't put any effort into not using them anymore. They just kind of say, oh, that's not really that big of a deal. You guys, it is a big deal. It's so important what you put on your body. And if I can talk about one product that you guys need to like seriously stay away from so much, is the conventional deodorants with the aluminums in them, the paraben, the polypropylene glycols. Just crazy. There's so many lymph nodes under the arms, and when you're slathering on those conventional deodorants, doesn't it make sense that we have so much breast cancer in this society? You know, people just don't know. You can't go into your drugstore or your grocery store for that matter, and expect for everything to be safe to eat, because it's all about the bottom line for these companies, and they don't care what they put into their products. If it's cheap and they can get it for a good price and they can put all these fillers in the products to make it sit on the shelf for 5 years, then they're gonna do it, you know? These companies are not thinking to themselves in their little boardroom meetings, is this gonna cause cancer? Is this gonna, you know, cause birth defects? Yada, yada, yada. It's just not about that. It's about the money. So you have to inform yourself and self-educate on these things. And yeah, so safe personal care products is just so important. It's so important. So also, one last product I use as my body wash is I use the Dr. Bronner's liquid soaps. They also sell soap bars, but I use the liquid one, and those are fabulous. They have peppermint, almond, eucalyptus, lavender. They have so many flavors, rose, and I love the Dr. Bronner's line. They're fabulous. So that's what body wash I use. And yeah, so I wanted to just tell you what beauty products I use. And I have a few more here and there, but that was the main gist of it, you know? Just get products that are not gonna kill you in the long run, okay? So So I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it informative, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!